What are some signs that a man is actually into her?
I'm going to narrow it down to 3 signs that men are actually into you and are ready to take it to the next level.
All right.
And for those lovely ladies that are new here, what's up? I'm Natasha.
And I'm Brian.
I was a former single mom with 4 kids, went through a whole bunch of trauma and loss. If you're interested in learning more about dating and relationships and feeling good in your body again, I'm talking your hormones, your nervous system, all that.
Click the subscribe button so you don't miss any of our videos and content.
Like for real, wants to take it to a whole another level, like marriage.
So number 1, he's calling you, he's FaceTiming you, he's reaching out to you during the course of the day, right? So he's not only checking in to see, just to let you know, say good morning. He's not just reaching out to say good night, but he wants to see your face, right? See if you may need something, to see if he can see you sometime. It's constant him reaching out to you, right? It's not him waiting on you to reach out to him, but he's reaching out to you consistently, and he won't miss a day. So he's reaching out to plan dates, right? Even if he's in another city, he wants to see you. He wants to make sure if you have kids, he'll do what's necessary to make sure he's able to see you. So it's him coming towards you, reaching out, checking in on you, wanting to see you, and really wanting to make sure that no one else is moving in on you before him.
Okay, so Brian is a professional recruiter. So the things that you guys don't know about him is like recruiting in basketball, recruiting in sports, business, like that is his gifting. So the one thing that made him stand out more than anybody is how great of a communicator he is. Because he knows when you're recruiting somebody, you can't take your eyes off of them, right? Because other people can kind of swoop in.
Yes.
And so that was one thing that he did, is he was so good at just, his energy was always coming towards me. That's how men are too. Their energy is consistently coming towards you. Like they're not going days without talking to you. Maybe at the very beginning, like you just met yesterday, once you guys start talking to each other, his energy is always coming towards you.
100% agree. And when a man is coming towards you, he's really interested in you.
Yeah.
You don't have to guess. You don't have to wonder.
Yes.
You don't have to
So
reach
good.
out to him and say, I was checking in, I haven't heard from you. He's going to make sure, as much room as you give him, he's going to take it, right? So they said, if you give him an inch, they'll take a yard. So if you let him know that he's open to reach out to you, call you, if it's okay for him to show up at the job and bring you lunch, he collapses time and the relationship moves forward quickly.
Yeah,
right?
exactly. And I love this. A man that's really into you, you will know it. A man that's really into you will not leave you feeling confused about whether he's into you or not.
Right.
So if you're questioning, is he into you? He's probably not.
No, I 100% agree.
Yeah.
If any questions, right? Any questions about, does he really like me? He probably isn't to the point where you want to exclusively date him.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? Number 2, he's really rearranging his time and making sure you're a priority. Bachelors, men that are single, they may be involved in sports, they may be, golfing, they may just go out with the guys. When he's really interested in you, he'll put that on the back burner, or he'll rearrange his time to make sure that he's spending time with you. So if he regularly golfs every day at 3, he may move that around or include you in it. Because whatever it takes, getting a man's time is one of the most important things that you can do to really know that a man is into you. Because it's one thing for him to text you. You're right. It's one thing for him to send you something. He can even send you money, right? Or send you flowers. But it's another thing to get his time. Because the time is one thing that we know that we can't just get back. So when he rearranges his schedule to specifically be around you, and he's initiating it, right?
Yeah.
He's free. Even if he's not free, he's going to let you know that he's free when you're available. Let me know when you're available. And if he's telling you, okay, I can make that work, then he's rearranging his time specifically for you. And that means that he's really taking interest in you and wants to move the relationship forward.
Yeah, and that, even means him coming to you. If you're in different cities, we were in different countries, and Brian went back and forth for the first little while until he finally decided to move to where I was, not in our house, like we lived separately, but just to be there, to be with us, and to help me. So men, that's when you know a man is really invested in you.
And then you have to get closer as a man,
Yeah.
just to watch what you're investing in, right? So
Yeah.
you got to be close enough where if she needs something done,
Yeah.
You can do it and not another guy.
Yes.
Even guys that are dating women in other cities and other countries, they don't want anyone else to be your provider. So they'll
Yes.
make it happen
Yes.
and come to you.
Yes, and that's not just me. These are other ladies that I've helped too, where the men are flying from other countries to make sure no one else is helping their ladies
Yes.
do stuff. There's provider energy, masculine energy, men are territorial, like
Yes.
in a healthy way,
Yeah.
right? They don't want to share their women, right? Which is also why, ladies, it's so important for us to be rotationally dating, and you don't go off the market until
Yes.
you're taken off the market.
Agreed.
All right.
Number 3, providing, right? We spoke a little bit about the men really wanting to make sure you're provided for, but that's something, providing, doing whatever it takes to make sure your life is easier. Okay, if you need something from the store, if you need something fixed around the house, what we start doing is asking what you need. Like, basically, like, give me a list of what you need done.
Yes.
Like, tell me what you need done. And as you start saying it, even if it's not me asking, if you're just talking about like, yeah, you know, man, I just have to, I got to get this door painted. I got to get this door fixed.
Yeah.
Here we come with our brush and paint
Yeah.
right out of nowhere. We're painting the door. We're fixing the door because we want to make sure your life is so easy. You don't have stress. And we want to show you that we can take care of everything that you need taken care of physically. You know, we're there for you. It may be financially, like, you know, not to say you're throwing around that you have bills that need to be taken care of. But if we're together and we see that you can get help in a certain area, I don't care what area it is, nothing's off limits.
Yeah.
When we want to be with you, we want to show you that we can provide in every way. So that's financially, physically, spiritually, emotionally. We'll be there for you.
I mean, that was so noticeable with you too. Just taking things off of your plate is huge. And I know it's getting dark out, but I want to throw one more thing quick. Is he is talking about you to his close friends and family.
Definitely.
Hey, I just thought about that.
Yes.
Maybe can you speak on that
Oh,
from a man's
definitely.
perspective?
When we start talking about you to close family and friends, now we're really interested in you, right? Because if you get a guy who's talking like, well, you know, now's not a good time to meet him, you know, they're kind of going through some stuff, or, you know, whatever excuse it is, that means the level of the relationship isn't where you desire for it to be. But when we want to bring our brother around, want to show you, introduce you to our parents, or any siblings, right? Any close long-term friends knows about you. We don't talk about women to everyone, right? We don't just talk about any woman to everyone. It's the special ones that have meaning, that we feel comfortable with our family being around because we see a future with this person. Those are the only ones that get talked about. So if a man is talking about you to his close family and friends, then that man is probably ready to take the next step with you. So just be patient.
Ooh, I love it. So ladies, if you are frustrated right now because the guys you're dating, or maybe the guy you're with right now, even if you've been together for 10 years, is not doing any of these things, men mirror back your energy. So once you shift your energy and also introduce some strategy, baby girl, men will respond to that. You'll either attract healthier quality men that are like this. Consistency is very healthy masculine energy, or the man that you're with will step up. So these are things that we help our ladies in the Feminine Energy Academy in dating and in marriage. So we'll leave the link below, but let us know in the comments if this was helpful, and we love you girls.
I'm waiting on the wind.
Okay. You're so funny, I love you.
While I'm doing it, you looking like waiting on me to say something. I can see it on the camera. You gotta play it off differently.